Well, I was just asking what the first couple weeks of fall have been like for you.
It's been tough, you know. We've been out here working real hard, but I think everyone's been doing a good job of buying into what the coaching staff and all the players are trying to do this year. So.
Is your role different at all in this defense than it was in last year's?
Yeah, so now I'm playing a lot more defensive end and putting my hand in the dirt more. Not as much dropping coverage responsibility as the last defense.
High school, you were playing. Your hand wasn't in the dirt there much either, was it?
Oh no, it was.
It was. Okay, so you're familiar with this a little bit?
Yeah.
How has that transition been?
I love it. I'm really happy. It's basically this is what I want to do is get after the quarterback and set edges.
Your weight is very similar to last year, but it looks like you've gotten bigger. Do you feel like you had a good offseason in terms of just the weight room?
Oh yeah, I'm 280 now, and it's definitely helping.
And the biggest change in the coaching and difference in approach from last year that you've seen, and are you having fun in doing that?
Yeah, first of all, yeah, I'm having fun, and I think the difference between the last coaching staff and this coaching staff is that now everybody's starting to build a connection more. Every week we have meetings, just not even football related, just to come together and get to know our teammates a little more.
Going back to the edge, who's been like an offensive lineman you've like really enjoyed going up against during practice?
Big Steve, definitely. Marcus Harper. All of the O-linemen give great looks to me. Yeah.
Which defensive end position are you playing? Are you playing both?
Big end.
Okay.
Primarily, but everybody on the defense in the front seven does a lot of job swapping, so I think everybody has done a good job of that so far, knowing what everybody else is doing.
Did Coach Tony recruit you at all out of high school? Did you know him before he came here, and what's that relationship like?
So yeah, I did. I knew Coach Tony back when he was at Cal before Nebraska, and he was recruiting me then, and I'm happy to see him again. I wanted to play for him in high school, but I decided to come here, and it just worked out perfect.
Has it been kind of easy? What's that relationship like, and how has it developed maybe since he got here?
It's definitely gotten stronger, and he's been teaching me a lot, because helping me learn more about the game and block recognition, fundamentals, things like that.
Sorry to repeat, Treven, but when the updated weights got out there, yours obviously stands out, man, because you put on so much over the course of 3 years, your career. How have you gone about it the last year plus?
The last year, so I've been eating a lot of meals. My fiance, actually, she's been cooking for me a lot, having big meals of steak, fried rice, lots of fettuccine alfredo. So I love her cooking, and that's helped a lot.
Defensive players are sometimes, you seem really soft-spoken. Where do you, the Dr. Jekyll, if you know what I'm talking about, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, I mean, is there a point where you turn and become another person? Because you got to be really aggressive out there. You don't seem, just looking at you, going to be that way.
Yeah, well, I mean, practice just finished, and there's, in my head, there's no reason to, be a tough guy off the field. But once it's time to go on the field, I'm a different person. But off the field, I try to just be happy-go-lucky, be myself, and help everybody out.
How has your position changed even over the course of your career? Because, again, you came in really as a true edge guy. I know you're still a little bit on the edge, but you could, at your size, you could certainly be on the line. So how has your position even changed along with the weight gains and strength gains?
Yeah, so it's changed a little bit. I have my hand in the dirt more, playing a little bit more interior, and but I'm still on the edge, and I have some coverage responsibilities. But just being able to job swap and be more versatile to help the team.
Where's your native position now then? Is it like a 4-eye, 5-6 kind of area, or where are you at?
Yeah, so right now I play big end, so I'm anywhere from 4-3 to 5-6. Yep.
You talked about position swapping a lot. Has that been easier as camp goes along? Was there any like trouble at the start? Any confusion between your teammates?
No, I mean, with anything, it just takes repetition and a lot of studying in the classroom and and then a lot on the field, getting it in.
Are you in Tony's room then, or Tosh's room?
Coach Tony.
Yeah. What is working with another defensive line coach after working with Joe for a while, and Andy and others? Just what's that relationship been like so far?
Oh, it's great. I'm definitely learning a lot, and the things I've never really knew before, and also honing. Coach Tony teaches us a lot. Coaches everybody hard the same way, so it's just nice to be able to learn these kind of things and increase my versatility.
What were some of those new things you mentioned?
So ways to like react to blocks, situations in the games, things like that. Yeah.
Coach Tony talked about how Dorless has been the alpha of this defense. Like, is there things that you've been picking up from him throughout fall camp, and anything specific?
Yeah. So he's been a great mentor. I just try to take little tidbits from him. He has a lot of experience, and he's been helping me in the pass rush and just little things, coaching me up in the drills. So it's been helping a lot.
Who are you competing with for the most part for practice reps right now at that spot?
Brandon Donis, yeah.
He's your guy. What do you take from learning from him?
Just I love the way he's so dynamic when he rushes, and he's also got strong hands too. So I try to replicate that, and also throw a little bit of my own mix to it. Yeah.
What goals or expectations do you have for yourself this fall, Trevor?
Sorry,
What goals or expectations do you have for yourself personally?
Personally, to be more disciplined and play by that I mean like lowering my pad level, being too high at times. So I think that'll help, and then also continuing to learn the playbook and more about what other people are doing around me. Yeah.
Do you hope to be one of those consistent enough pass rush threats? Because this defense, obviously, losing KT, you guys didn't have a lot of sacks even with him last year. And one of the questions of the defense is just where's that going to come from? So if it's not Brandon or DJ or Noah or Justin, if you're going to go in there when Brandon comes out, especially, you feel like you have to kind of raise your game in pass rush a little bit?
Oh, definitely. Everybody does. And me personally, with the weight gain, I still want to be able to chase quarterbacks and run and chase the ball downfield. So I think that's definitely a huge goal of mine.
How's the weight gain affected your speed? Do you still feel like just as fast as you were before?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.